It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, December 12th, 2019 at 7 a.m.
I can't even whoop right with my voice.
How did you lose your voice?
I don't know. It's my throat's going crazy on me, so my voice is not there to whoop whoop.
I don't want it.
I tried.
I'm
fine. I'm fine. I just sound like a frog.
Oh, well.
I
Ask him to imitate a frog.
I can do all the low notes now.
Oh, Daddy sang bass, huh?
Daddy sing bass.
What's the next line?
I can't do that. I can't
Come
get that.
on,
Mama sang tenor. My voice won't let me. You know, it's funny because we've done a lot of different singing things, you know, and you can always stand there and just say, Daddy sang bass, and somebody's going to yell back the next line.
Really?
It never fails. Stand anywhere, stand in a crowd of people and just say that, Daddy sang bass, and you'll hear somebody yell back, Mama sang tenor.
Let's see how good you are. Who wrote that song?
I don't care.
Who wrote that song?
I have no clue.
Carl Perkins.
Oh, well, I should have known that.
Carl Perkins wrote that song. The great Carl Perkins. Trivia time. Anyway,
now we're getting into technicalities.
Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis. Parker's going to be doing the prayer here in just a few minutes. First, I need to tell you about our great sponsor, Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you right here in Mountain Home. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby and or out beside the cafeteria. Because I haven't been down at the hospital a while and I don't know where they're at in the construction and the remodel. They're going to be a very nice lobby with a coffee bar. I assume maybe
they'll have all the sitting area out in front of it, and it's supposed to be really nice when they get it done.
They could be in the new lobby, or they may still be out beside the cafeteria's picnic area out there. So, Brewed Awakening Coffee.
I doubt they're done with it. I bet they're still working on it.
More than likely.
They had a lot to do.
Yeah. So, Brewed Awakening Coffee. Then, of course, there's Balmer Boulevard, which at 7:02 in the morning is going to be busy until school's out for the year. And then 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness, and they have the best coffee in town at all 3 locations. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. They stay busy all day long.
There you go.
And so
they got great cinnamon rolls.
No, we need to go buy some of those one of these days.
Yeah, we haven't had any of those in a while. Maybe Christmas time.
Yeah, we might
That'd
do
be
that
a good Christmas.
Yeah, we might do that around Christmas. See what we can do. Brewed Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. Right here in Mountain Home, and like I say, if you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. And I tell you what, Mike, just wow. You know, you've got every blend, flavor, whatever you want in your coffee.
You got regular coffee all the way to any kind of foo-foo you can think about.
I bet they even got pumpkin
That's
spice
what
in
I call
December.
it, foo-foo
peppermint,
coffee. Or
they had some type of buttered top latte or something. A picture of
See, that would fall in the category of foo-foo coffee.
I'll have to check. I was like, you got any foo-foo coffees?
Here's our regular coffee, and here's our foo-foo coffee.
I'll ask him about that next time I see you.
What kind
Brewed
of foo-foo
Awakening
coffee?
The best coffee in town. They've been sponsoring the show for a long time, and we appreciate those folks very, very much. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes in the state. There's 29 Roller Funeral Homes to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, Brad. Anyone out there can help you. Emergency situation, pre-plan, whatever it may be, they can help.
They're a large outfit with 30 locations, but let me tell you, they are truly family-owned.
Yeah.
And you can tell by every single person you talk to where their heart is. I mean, they have been handpicked. They've got a calling for what they do. And if you want to know the difference between Roller Funeral Home, just go in and talk to one of them. Just talk to them.
Amazing.
You'll find out exactly where their heart is. Mm-hmm. They truly want to help.
They have a hard job and handle it very, very well. Very amazing people at all the Roller Funeral Homes. And right here in Mountain Home, Charlotte, Bruce, Brad, Chris, anybody there can help you. You know, Roller Funeral Homes, and when they say with all our respect, they mean with all our respect. Today, Parker's here from Mountain Home Christian Academy. He's in the 2nd grade there. Mountain Home Christian Academy is on the bypass across from Mountain Home Baptist Church. They teach no Common Core, and they take no government funding. So if you can help them financially, 424-6622, give them a call. And Parker's going to be doing our prayer. Are you ready to say the prayer? Mm-hmm. All right. It's all yours.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you that we can live in a free country and that I could come here and pray today. I pray for the ones who are sick and for the ones who don't know you. I pray that people know the true meaning of Christmas, that it is the birth of your Son Jesus, who came to save us. Help our community and country to turn to you. Thank you for all your blessings you have given us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Great job.
You bet. Parker,
Awesome.
second grade, Mountain Christian Academy. Excellent job. Thank you for being here. How's school going for you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. What's your favorite subjects this year?
Math.
Math?
Math, my kind of
Hey,
kid. You're
there you
right in
go.
line with me.
I think that's 3 so far with math.
Yeah, there's not been as many as I thought, but all right. Here's the tricky question: what's your least favorite subject?
He likes them all.
I don't know. Really.
There's so many.
Yeah, basically.
So you liking school?
Yeah, it's good.
I hear you're ready for some snow though. Ready
Are
for
you?
winter
I
break?
want some snow.
You want some snow? All right. Well, Dale says you're singing later, so you're going to be singing during the show today.
No?
I was just trying to put him on the spot.
So what do you want for Christmas?
Well, if anyhow, maybe another snake in my house would be good.
A snake.
Mom,
Another
you're buying
snake.
me another snake for Christmas.
Mom?
Yes, you
Mom,
are.
we're getting another snake, Mom.
You like
It's
to
been put
have a
out
pet
on
snake?
TV, so you got to get another snake.
We have 2 leopard geckos in my room, and then we have a bearded dragon.
Wow.
Ooh,
And I want a snake.
there you go.
There
That
you
would
go.
be
You love
great in the
animals?
house. Mom looks so excited.
Yes, Mom. You look.
If we could turn this camera, her excitement's just oozing out. You can see it.
Can you imagine on Christmas morning? Well, he was in that package. I wonder where he's at now.
I have some friends that happen to, so,
Really?
and it's not funny when you lose a snake.
No, it's not. And so you enjoy math. That's good. Yeah, keep it up. That's great.
That was my favorite subject was
Was it?
math. Yeah, I like math.
I enjoyed science when they got into electricity and weather. That was my 2 favorite parts of science: the weather and the electric.
There you go.
It was fun. So
I like hearing the story of history. I didn't like remembering the dates and all that stuff. I
Yeah.
just didn't. You lose me at that. If you just tell me the story of the history, I'm great with it. I really do enjoy history, but I don't like having to remember dates of this happened on this date and this happened on this.
Yeah, I can understand that. Wow. So you're having a good school year. That's good. That's good.
Okay, how's your trumpet?
Can you do a trumpet like da 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 da? Can you do a trumpet?
We need you to do a
No.
trumpet.
Oh, come on.
You got to
I don't
try.
want to do trumpet.
You don't want to do a trumpet.
All right, Dale, you're gonna have to fill in. My voice won't do
Da
it.
da da da.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, you knew it was gonna be.
He could have done a better trumpet than that.
We'll try. Come on, try to beat
You can
that.
beat
Come on.
that trumpet.
I don't want to.
Where's my duck call? I got maybe it's over there on the tape
I
deck.
think we burned it.
Oh, you burned my duck call? It was good firewood. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. It's time to take a look at the White
It
River.
is a beautiful picture this
there
morning.
you go. Look at that sunrise over the White River.
Yeah, she had texted me and told me, you got to look at it. It's a beautiful morning. Beautiful view on it. That
Wow.
is breathtaking.
The camera's in Marion County, Arkansas. And for those that don't know, the White River separates Baxter and Marion counties in north central Arkansas. You're looking into the city of Cotter, a city of about 1,500 folks. The 62-412 bridge, the lights have already turned off this morning. It's on the left-hand side of the screen. Downtown Cotter, Arkansas, you're looking into Big Spring Park where the kids have the little rope and swing out and jump in that icy cold water, even when it's 103
yeah.
outside.
Oh,
That
yeah.
water is cold, let me tell you. The clearing right there is a little baseball picnic park down by the Railroad Museum in Cotter. Then you can see the river come through. So you can go to RetireToArkansas.net and you can see the live webcam icon. Click on that and you bring that up. And there's also another camera icon on this picture. I think Bob said on the upper right-hand part where you can take pictures throughout
Yeah,
the day.
it's a little camera icon you click on and it'll take a picture of that. You can save it on your computer. And And like I said before, I love going when the weather's bad and it's lightning and stuff, watching that screen and watch that lightning dance across the sky. It's really cool. But
Don't you know?
I encourage everybody to go to their website. It's retiredarkansas.net. On top of being able to view this 24 hours a day, they have got so much stuff on their website. I mean, talking about where all the businesses are in town, where they're located, and everything is so interactive, and they've spent so much time that even if you're not looking
Right.
for a home, there's a lot you can get out of their website. It's really, really cool.
Yeah. Bob and Linda's Adore the Z Team for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retire to Arkansas.net. The Z Team is ready to serve you today. They need some listings, so you can give them a call. Linda's also a professional stager, so when you list your home with the Z Team, they set the home up for that eye appeal to get it sold as fast as they can. From Marshall to Mountain Home to Mountain View, Arkansas, West Plains to Gainesville, the team is ready to serve you today. So give them a call. The Z Team, 870-405-0793. Temperature-wise is going to take a little bit because we lost our temperatures this morning. I had to refresh
One of the sites are down, so I'm not going to be able to bring it on the screen like normal.
So we're just, right now we've got, just kind of winging it right here. Mountain Home is at 30 degrees. And Calico Rock is also at 30 degrees. Checking in at Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They're at 30 degrees. I should have just said 30 degrees all across the state. 37 though in Springfield. St. Louis is checking in at 37 degrees as well. Let's see if West Plains changes here. 32 at Marshall. Or, I'm sorry, that's West Plains, Missouri. Marshall, Arkansas. They may be a little bit cooler. Oh, they're 41 at Marshall, Arkansas. Check Yellville real quick. 33 in Yellville. Like I say, we lost our morning temperatures. Just all of a sudden, it's just that website crashed. Never could get it back. So around the region, it's a little bit cold this morning, or you call it chilly, don't you?
Chilly.
Chilly. It's what I had for lunch yesterday.
You'll know when it's cold.
Really?
I'll tell you.
Oh, on the national radar, we have shower activity in the southeast portion of Georgia, a little bit in Florida, and then out west we have it in Utah. Idaho, Nevada, around Carson City, back over into California, northwest California, southwest Oregon, up into Washington State. It looks like everything we need to cover. Oh, it's got some freezing precip. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Great Lakes area into Michigan. Scrolling into Arkansas, your highways are clear. 62 412 east-west, Highway 65 north-south, 67 167 north and south. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas clear at this time. State of Missouri looks good too, no precip there. I-44 Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, Rolla into St. Louis, no problems there. Excuse me, Kansas City on I-70 across the state to St. Louis in good shape. I-55 coming in from Memphis to Blytheville to Sikeston, Missouri to St. Louis, looks like it's in good shape. Over to Illinois, I-64 east from East St. Louis, Illinois, all the way over to Mount Vernon to Evansville, Indiana. And even into Louisville, Kentucky, everything looking good there. I-70 continues from St. Louis over into Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. Terre Haute, Indiana, junctions I-57. It's in good shape. Looks like a great day to travel in the Midwest. Not bad at all. Forecast map, we've got some winter advisories up north and to the northwest. We have a little bit of a freeze warning in Virginia and North Carolina. Nothing serious at this time. 7-day forecast looks like this. Today's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 52, low tonight 33. Mostly cloudy on Friday with a high of 51. Friday night's a low of 34. Then on Saturday, a high of 47. Mostly sunny throughout the day. Cloudy on Saturday night, low of 29. And this is where it gets touchy. You know, you're watching Channel 3 or something like that, and then they say, well, there's a lot of uncertainty so far in this forecast. It could be on Sunday a 20 to 40% chance of slight wintry mix, then rain. Saturday night a 60% chance of either rain or sleet. Monday, chance of rain, sleet, then slight chance of rain with a high of 46. It all depends.
It's going to hover right there on the temperature break. And
sure. Yeah, it depends.
some forecasts are showing nothing but rain. Others
Yeah.
are showing a little bit of sleet, a little bit. I don't think it's going to be bad, whatever happens, but we might get a little bit.
What it was, they explained on Channel 3, it's the way the low pressure is sitting out in the ocean way out in the northwest. If it comes in north going to be one thing if it comes farther south, whatever it may be. So, it's just, they'll know more tonight, tomorrow, But anyway, checking I-Drive Arkansas. Let's see, we have, right up here in northeast Arkansas, we have a bridge issue on 139. That's a new one. We have an accident, it looks like. US Highway 70 in Little Rock on the eastbound lane on Highway 10. That should be Cantrell Road, I think. And this is a new one down here. They have a bridge issue on Highway 98 along I-30 going out of Little Rock. They have a maintenance emergency, immediate priority on Highway 270. So if you're going in that part of the state, be careful. The roads are clear there. Missouri Department of Transportation shows everything's in pretty good shape there on the highways in southern Missouri. So it is what it is. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retired to Arkansas.net. Real quick, community calendar. We have a pancake breakfast with Santa on December 14th from 8 until 10 at the Gassville Community Center, 204 School Street in Gassville. All you can eat pancake breakfast with Santa. See if I can pull this up. Benefiting the Gassville Volunteer Fire Department. It's $5 and come and enjoy pancake, sausage, coffee, orange juice, milk. 3 and under are free. Photos with Santa. There you go. And all you can eat pancake breakfast coming up on December 14th, which is this Saturday. And also Christmas Story, Point of Grace, the 20th anniversary tour of Point of Grace, December 13th at 7 o'clock, First Baptist Church, Mountain Home, Spring Street. Tickets and information, you can call 425-6961. Tickets are free but required to get in. Available at the office there on Spring Street in Mountain Home.
Mountain Home High School Bomber Wrestling Team is traveling down to Lakeside, all the way down to Hot Springs. They've got a tournament this Saturday. It will be a big tournament for us. We've got JV that'll be wrestling. We've got varsity that'll be wrestling, and we've got the girls that'll all be wrestling at the same tournament.
Busy weekend.
So we've got about 35 wrestlers going, so he should keep me running for the day. I'll be wore out come Saturday night, but we're really excited. They've done an amazing job, and we just continue to grow and build. All right, what's all going on over at Christian Academy? You got anything coming up that you want to talk about?
They're just about wrapping up the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to talk about going on with you?
Not really much.
Would you like to sing?
Or would you like to take us to break? You can look at that camera, say, coming up next, Gloria with Calico Rock Museum is going to be on. We'll be right back. Say it right there in that camera. Say we're going to take a break. Be right back. Just look right there in the camera. Going to take a break. Be right back.
Coming up in my school, the Christmas break is about maybe 6 or 7 days away.
Yeah,
6 or 7 days.
Yeah, next Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're almost out. You're almost out for Christmas break. Almost.
Look at that camera. See, time for a commercial. Be right back. Can you say that?
No. It's too fast.
We better take a break. Be right back.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
In 2014, I had back surgery, and I had always been told that chiropractic care, once you have that, is not possible. After coming up here to see Doc Osgood, I've learned just how much it is helpful, and I find now that I can do a lot more activities like mowing the yard, or even my job as a sports reporter. Going to the games is not a problem anymore. I don't have near the problem that I used to, and as I keep progressing, I think it'll get better and better.
End of the year clearance on all G3 boats and Yamaha motors at Henderson Marine. Come check out the low prices on 2019 model G3 fishing boats and G3 Suncatcher pontoons. Henderson Marine offers in-house financing and is your local authorized Yamaha service center. Need parts, accessories, water toys? They got them too. Need to winterize? Call Henderson Marine today to schedule your winterization. When maintenance matters, call Henderson Marine at 870-488-5600.
Come see us today at Henderson Marine.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau. Stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net. Take a step back. $7:23, Gloria's here from Calico Rock Museum. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You were here last week doing the 726, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
You just can't get away from us.
I just can't. I just love it up here. Put out a cot out here and stay here for a while.
There you
go. Calico Rock this weekend is a big weekend for us. It's our it's our Living Windows and the Lighted Christmas Parade. This year we're honoring Sergeant Mike Stevens, as we all know, passed away, and he is the one who started the Lighted Christmas Parade. It's only been going on for about 3 years. We've always done the parade earlier in the day and then did the Living Windows. So Mike decided a couple of years ago he wanted the lighted. He thought that's what Christmas is all about, lights, and so he wanted to do the lights. So this year we are honoring him as a memorial. We will not do it every year as a memorial to him. His wife has requested that we not do that, so we won't. And of course, Friday afternoon we are doing the dedication of the bridge to Mike Stevens at 3:30. So the neat thing about the Living Windows is, if you've not been to Calico, you know it's a main street, and the old main streets had the storefronts. Each one of the storefronts, and we have 13 windows, so each one of those windows is converted into a Christmas scene with living people inside the screen. So we didn't necessarily have a theme per se. We just said do it as a Christmas. And so we have everything from the Christmas story to the gingerbread houses to whatever. So each one of those is decorated. It's a pretty neat event.
Do you have a Grinch? That's my question.
I'm sorry?
Do you have a Grinch in the window?
We did last year, but we won't have one this year.
Okay. I'm always looking for the Grinch.
I do too, yeah. But we had a huge Grinch and had pictures taken with it and everything last year. But this year we're not going to do that. We're trying to make things a little different. The only one that would be the same is the one who won first place the previous year. Last year we did not have it. Mike made the call for the storm that was coming through. And we did not have it last year. We canceled. Of course, then the storm didn't come, and Mike and I both heard about it. But you have to make a call sometimes, we did. So this year we're making up for it, and it should be really fun.
So as you come across the White River, it's going to be the Mike Stevens.
It will be the Mike Stevens Memorial Bridge.
Wow.
Yeah. It bridges the two communities because he was, in fact, a sheriff in Stone County and fire chief in Iser County. So we thought it was an appropriate thing.
Go.
So he
was so proud of Pineville Volunteer Fire Department.
Oh, he should have been, and he should be.
And then they built the other branch over at Dolph.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was here on March 8th. And should I say what we're trying to do, planning on doing? We're going to, he was here March 8th. Mm-hmm. And I think that was his last interview.
Yes, it was.
And we're going to rerun that Christmas Eve in his honor for the family.
That would be wonderful. He was an amazing person. He really was. There wasn't anybody that wasn't his friend.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't know a stranger.
He'd get on the show and we laugh. And the funny thing is, when he was here March 8th and I introduced him as, now my next guest is really shy, we might need to come out, and he started laughing. He says, at least we're on a commercial break and he's not blowing a trumpet again. And all three of us here, we just sit here and laugh. But he was so much fun, but yet so serious.
Yes, he was very dedicated to what he did.
Oh,
he didn't know what a day off was. His day off was helping another person or doing something. That was a problem for in a sense. It was he just never knew what. He just never took the time. He never took the time. Worried about the community so much.
Yeah.
He really did. He's very missed.
Yeah.
Very missed. So.
All the way back in the days when all of us were doing radio, I'd get a call, it'd be 10 after 6 or 6:15, because he'd be on all-night patrol.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd get a call. I knew he'd be up.
If he needed somebody to call, he'd know who to call.
He'd call me. We'd be down at the radio station. Sometimes he'd call me before he did the show, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And he always give me road reports. Well, in Calico Rock, you got this over here, blah, 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 blah. You got, and he'd give me some road reports.
Yeah. He'd find out if I was going out on a trip, which part of the state I was going to, and he'd do the same thing for me.
Really?
Yeah. He was a good guy. Definitely will be. One of the windows is being put together by his family,
really?
And it will have memorabilia and pictures, so that will be kind of nice. You can.
Boy, I'm looking at a picture. I've got the website pulled up.
Yeah,
making some progress on the museum. We can talk about this after the break. We can continue to talk about. So you got 13 windows being.
13 different windows we have. They're done by the hospital's doing one, Harps is doing one, the city's doing one. There's a lot of different people. Some of them are privately done too. So it's really going to be neat. It's become such a popular thing that they signed up almost a year ahead of time. We've had 2 at the very last minute that've had to drop out, but we've been able to replace them as quick as they've been able to drop out. So that was really good. So it's become the first, when Ronnie Guthrie, the first year that we did it and Ronnie Guthrie was the mayor, he said it's amazing. These people that are out here are probably your neighbor that you never spoke to during the summer or anything else because you're always so busy. And then now these people are, you're out there talking with your neighbors, seeing things, and it's our gift, the Calico Rock Museum gift to the community. So we think it's a good way to start the season.
So, if you're going down there to see all this, when is it going on?
It goes on at 5:30. It starts at 5:30. This year, we're actually draping the windows, so you can't see them in advance. So at 5:30, then the curtains drop, and you'll be able to see the windows. Saturday the 14th.
Saturday the 14th.
And what we did is we've scheduled it so that you have the windows will be over at 6:30, and the lighted Christmas parade starts at 6:45. So it's sort of an all together. It starts on Main Street and it ends at the firehouse where Santa will see the kids.
Fun.
Awesome.
Fun. Wow. Everything's going on in Calico Rock.
It's always something going on down there.
I enjoy coming through there. Went through there Thanksgiving morning on route to my uncle's house in the central part of the state. You know, it's a nice little town.
It is.
It's just nice.
It really is.
Just like stepping back in time a little bit, you know.
Yeah, we are. You see the new paintings from the website. You can see, those buildings have been painted, and now we're ready to roll.
Now, this is on Main Street, right?
That is on Main Street. Wow. It isn't. It's obviously not curved like that, but
that's a panoramic
picture of it. So
now let's see. Is the hardware store right down in here?
No, the hardware store is on the other side where the gray building is.
Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we take a break, then we'll work on getting these pictures put on the screen so people can see. So we'll talk more about Calico Rock right after this. All right? Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
7:33, Gloria's here from Calico Rock Museum, and I think we put this on the website or on the screen for people to see. This is CalicoRockMuseum.com, and this is expanding our reach now. The red and the blue and the gray buildings, you want to explain? That's the top center there, Gloria?
Okay, the main building is the blue building,
okay,
and that is where you're going to come into. That's going to be our main entrance.
Right.
The gray building is our Art and Science Center, which it is today, and we're just expanding that one. And the red building will be the history building. Now, on the bottom level of all 3 buildings, which we don't have a picture of that, will be history. So it's the pepper sauce level, and then this is the Main Street level. On the picture on the side, you can see where we broke through the walls. We're attempting to keep everything under one roof. So that is going from the science building, the Science and Art Center, over to the main building. So at the second picture down is what we broke through, and it was 16 inches thick. And it had huge rocks in it. And so we took that all out. And the second picture, or the third picture down, is what it looks like today with the ramp. And then it was encased as the final picture. Our attempt is to try to keep everything under one roof by ramps instead of by stairs. So it'll be totally handicap accessible. There may be a case or two that you're going to have to go outside and into the building, but we're attempting to do everything we can to keep it handicap accessible.
Now, what was the original year what year were these original buildings?
1924. And actually that was after the big fire. If you in 1921 and 22, there was two big fires that were from cinders from the train that went. That part of Main Street was actually the upper part of Main Street is all in stone, if you remember, right. And this part of it was in wood. So when it burned this time around, after the second time, they decided to do them in brick. So those buildings are done on brick and stone on that side.
And the fire was in
1921.
The cinders, from the steam engine.
Yeah, it was. It was actually what it was from the steam engine. So, so they were rebuilt, and I mean it was a total destroy. The whole back of the, everything was gone at that time. So it was rebuilt, and everything in the floors in all three of those buildings are the original floors. Only in the middle building, which is the blue building, are we having to cover the floors. The rest of them are in fact the actual floors.
Now this picture here where the men are working,
that is on the main building. Mm-hmm. That'll be where we're going in. We are doubling the size of the museum. Yesterday we had the insulation blown in, and so we're ready to do sheetrock, and then...
This is street level right here?
That is street level. Yeah, that is street level.
There's a lot of history in these buildings.
Yes, there is. That started out as the Hayden store, then became the Cheney's store. After that was, I think it was Barbara and Buster Jones, but I can't, Wildflower. So, yeah, it's had a lot of history. The art center was Ethel and Marshall Floyd's grocery store, and after that became numerous other things, and of course ended up being Don Quixote's, and from there it became the Art and Science Center.
So we look back at the history, and you're going through Calico Rock, and you see like, you got the hardware store and just odds and ends. Mm-hmm. I miss towns like that.
Oh, yeah.
The mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we'd go into O'Fallon, Illinois, and there's a thing called Thomas Hardware. You'd come past the library, you'd turn right, you cross the railroad tracks, and on either side of the road after the tracks, you had furniture store, hardware store, clothing stores, and they're all mom and pop shops. And this was the older part of town. And from the railroad tracks to the front of the store, there's a park.
Mm-hmm. And
decorated for Christmas, Then
the other part that you think about, you don't think about it until you actually go back and look at it. There was competition, and there wasn't a problem. They had grocery stores next to grocery stores and clothing stores, and there wasn't a problem with competition. They worked together. They kind of helped each other. Where today you can't have.
No, that's true.
It's a sad.
I remember in Belleville, Illinois, Dad patronized one particular auto parts store, and I don't even remember the name of it, but next to him was the AC Delco store. And, well, I don't have that here. You might check with AC Delco next door.
Exactly.
I mean, inside of this set of bricks was one store, inside the same wall on the other side was another parts store.
Exactly. And that's what made the small towns what they are, So we try to instill that a little bit in what we're doing. We are, like I said, we're going to be doing new exhibits, a lot of new exhibits in this. We're trying to make them more interactive, which really puts a challenge to it. So that's the latest thing in museums, is try to make them interactive. So we're going to try to do what we can to make it. But it is going to be double in size. We're going to have a huge archives. It's going to double our art center, so we'll have a lot more paintings out. It's just really a good thing.
Mm-hmm. What I miss about the old mom and pop shops at like Thomas Hardware in O'Fallon, Illinois, it had the old wooden tongue and groove flooring.
Yes.
And in colder weather, when it got a little bit dry, it'd creak. You walk creak.
And you do have that in our Art and Science Center, and you do have it also. And the amazing thing about it is, too, to keep in remember, Hayes Flooring Company is in Calico Rock, and it was one of the largest oak flooring companies, and both of the floors were done by Hayes Flooring. Yeah.
Wow.
So we keep a little bit of history going.
Yeah. I'd love to see. It'd be fun to see towns like Calico Rock and Cotter, and and Norfolk's got a few downtown businesses. They've got the grocery store and stuff like that. Would it be fun to see businesses come back to the little towns again?
Oh yeah, get the little town squares and the little strips and stuff back to just
we
mom
do
and
miss
pops
the
and-
square, not
yeah.
having a square. That is something I wish we did have. We have a mayor now who's really adamant about he's brought a lot of change to Calico already, and his in town, he hopes to the back where Calico Creek is, y'all know where that is, behind the buildings. He's working with Fish and Game, and he's working to try to get that into a park situation similar to what you have at Dry Creek. And so he's really trying to do some of that. That would be really advantageous to everybody. So we're really working on. He's real good about helping. I have a picture someplace. I think it's on my cell phone, where it's actually the picture showing the mayor with a sledgehammer breaking through that wall. He's been down helping us. So.
Mayor, bring a hammer.
Yeah, he's right in there doing things that need to be done. So he's right watching it. So it's really good.
In the future, we talked about this a couple times when you were on the program. To get some model train enthusiasts,
yes,
and make a display of the history of the railroad that comes through Calico.
It does. We need to do that. And that's one of the things I'd like to try to do, but I just haven't found anybody yet. I do have a gentleman who works with the state. He does archiving down there. David Ware, you may know him. David Ware has a wonderful, but I just can't get him up here to help me get it started.
Really? That'd be so, we were at, we went to, I think it's Fort Davidson Park in Pilot Knob, Missouri. And what happened there is during the Civil War, there was an ammo dump.
Right.
And it was, I think it was the Union Army had the ammo dump there. The rebels were coming in from south, and they've got this model, but what happened is they detonated the ammo. And there's still the crater that was caused by that at Pilot Knob, and it's a park. You still have the barrier walls, the cannons are still there, but you go inside and they have this big demonstration. It's all lit and everything. It shows how the trains would come in all the way from St. Louis to Ironton, Missouri to Pilot Knob into, I can't think of the other cities up there. It's on Highway 21 up there.
It's amazing what they can do. Calico Rock has a little bit of history too, in the fact that in that one building that we're in now, it has a cave underneath it.
It does.
And the stories are handed down through generations, of course, is that it was part of the Underground Railroad. They hid the slaves and blacks in those caves when the armies came through, because they confiscate them and take them.
Wow.
It's a good story right there.
Well, the sad part about that is that when I called the Arkansas Historical Society, and they said, well, we have nothing written on it, so therefore it didn't happen. And I said, well, this is being passed down from generation to generation, and is actually, the land is owned by one of these people, so therefore I'm pretty much sure that if it's passed down 4 generations, that there's got to be some truth to the fiction to it. And I said, did you go the other reverse? In other words, did you go through the black part coming into the white versus the white telling the story about the black? So we're working on it. We're trying to do something, but it's amazing.
There's a cave underneath that exists.
It actually, when the warehouse to the railroad had it, they kept their dynamite in it. The cave had a tunnel that went to a house up the street. And in 1921, the story is that it was detonated midway so that people couldn't come when the house was sold down at the street. So, yeah.
Wow.
I'll be darned.
Wow.
There's a lot of history.
There's so much history in these little towns.
You find out more and more, and like it is a true statement, though, that people will tell more than what's really written in history, and that's why I try to get these older people to understand we need to videotape these things. We need to get it on documented down so that we actually have some of this, because it's being lost. We're not getting it, and therefore
And you're talking 1921, which is a long time ago, but it's really not a long.
It's
not
really
even
that
a
long.
century.
I know. You think about it.
We still got 2 more years.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like, it seems like yesterday, so to speak, really, when you talk about it. So, but yeah, there's, we've had the people that are the ghost theories, and of course they come in and want to do the readings and stuff, and apparently the Riverview Hotel, of course, is known for that. And we have a couple visitors in our building.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghost?
Yeah.
Ghost.
Well, I call them orbs. But
you've got my attention.
Yeah.
He's a ghostbuster.
Do you?
Well,
I mean,
love that stuff.
We've got photographs of it, so I mean, I know that it's there, but it's and they're good and they're kind, and we don't have any problems with them. It's kind of crazy.
Cool. You gotta go down to Calico.
Cool.
You do.
Do some ghost busting.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm all about that stuff. I like that.
Go down there at night, turn all the lights off, and sit and listen.
Oh, you can hear it. You can hear them. I mean, I've been in there at times and I hear footsteps, and right to my door, and nothing. But I will say, and this is a true story. I'm not lying about this at all. But I was coming down the set of stairs, and I tripped on the step, and I went, well, that's going to be it. I'm coming down fast, and I got stopped. I didn't fall.
Huh.
And I caught myself and was able to go. So I said, thank you, and kept on going. What can you say?
Scooter's going to be out the door down to Calico chasing ghosts.
I've got the key, Scooter. Just come and see me.
All right, I'm going to come and see you. You got to let me in at night, and I'll spend the night in there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's cool.
We've had people come down and actually do I don't let them do the seance or anything like that,
No,
but there are
that's a
people
little
that come
crazy.
in there and want to do things, and they're more than welcome. I've got pictures. I don't see the same thing that they see, but to me it doesn't look like what they're seeing, but I'm sure that it is. We thought about doing a night like over Halloween or something, but I don't want to bring that kind of thing in. I want it to be a positive thing, and I try to research it a little bit more to find out, why. It worries me in a sense that they've not rested. Does that make sense? That they're remaining there, but it's history.
Yep. All right, 7:47. We need to take a quick break. We'll finish out the program with Gloria right after this.
I'll tell you this.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
In 2014, I had back surgery, and I had always been told that chiropractic care, once you have that, is not possible. After coming up here to see Doc Osgood, I've learned just how much it is helpful, and I find now that I can do a lot more activities like mowing the yard, or even my job as a sports reporter. Going to the games is not a problem anymore. I don't have near the problem that I used to, and as I keep progressing, I think it'll get better and better.
End of the year.
$7.50. We're gonna do some Ghostbusters. Scooter's on his way.
I'm on my way. No, that's pretty cool though. I enjoy stuff like that. I really do.
Yeah, it is interesting.
And it doesn't scare me. I mean,
no, it doesn't scare me in the least. I have a gentleman who comes in and does volunteer work for us, and it really bothers him. And I said, well, that's kind of strange because you work for NASA and you'd send somebody out into space, but you're worried about somebody that's here. But
like I said, very seldom. I've been in some situations that did bother me, but it's very seldom.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
I think
That's
it
pretty
is.
cool.
I
It's part of
just
the
want to know why they
history
haven't gone home or arrested.
Yeah.
That's why. But they're
Pretty cool.
comfortable.
That's part of the history of it, though. That intrigues people.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
It'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you want to bring something up, Scooter, about this?
Do you have it?
I've got it right here. December 12th says 2019 dates, times, and names. The next full moon will occur on December 12th at 12:12 a.m. Eastern Time. So I think it was this morning.
Oh. Okay.
Officially, December 12th, of course, started at 12 midnight, and it says at 12:12 a.m. Eastern Time, which would have been
It was
last
a full
night.
moon when I came through this morning. It was.
Yeah. So it would have been 11:12.
All right, this is a little bit different. I've got a thing. Tonight at the Mountain Home area will be treated with something special in the night sky. First is the last full moon of the decade. It should be spectacular. And second is the International Space Station will be flying over at 5:37 p.m.
Really? Okay.
And the visibility for about 6 minutes rising from Bull Shoals, Peel area, and disappearing into Norfolk, Calico Rock area.
Oh, there you go.
All right. I'm up on the bluff. I should get out and see
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
6 astronauts on the space station now are Andrew Morgan, Alexander. Oh, I can't even say.
I know.
Yeah, there's six of them on there, but they got some weird names. So
That'd be neat. 5:49. Is that what you said?
yes, and that was actually sent to me from Linda Zadora, and she said they have it on their Facebook page.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
Okay, do you? Okay, I'll
And I'm
bring it
seeing
on
those
up.
names. I'm glad you chose to try to read that instead
Yeah,
of me.
I opted not to go the names, but I'm telling you, we talk about the Z Team having stuff on their page and on their Facebook page and stuff. They try to keep up with everything, so you guys check it out. Go to their Facebook page and look it up. It'd be really cool, really neat.
Yep. So around 5:30, we need to be out there about 5:30 and watch.
Yeah.
Be from the north.
5:37.
For me, it would be from the northwest to the southeast, right? The track of the space. Yeah. Wow.
That'd be pretty cool.
You bet. That'd be fun. All right, back to Calico.
Well, we hope everybody comes out this weekend because I think it's going to be
Friday. The bridge will be dedicated
The
tomorrow.
dedication is on Friday at 3:30, and then Saturday we'll have the living windows at 5:30 to 6:30, and the lighted Christmas parade. And anybody wants information, all they have to do is call us at 297-6100. Be glad to help anybody out. So. And that should be it. And that'll be it for us for the new year. And I want to thank you all for everything you've done for us this year.
Bet.
And we have enjoyed it. It's been fun. And next year promises to be bigger and better.
Well, you'll be back. You'll be back.
I'll be back.
What was amazing, though, is we've had you on so many times, but it was always talking about something new going on. So you guys had so much going on at Calico this year, which is great to see it be revived. And
it is.
And things going on where people can go and just enjoy. And there's just so much to do now.
Well, then you got the park just north on 5.
And they got the disc golf.
Disc golf,
Yep.
which I still haven't tried.
I haven't either, and I own discs now. I mean,
you do? Well,
yeah.
we sell the disc at the museum, but I haven't had time.
Well, I bet it picks up this spring.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
They had another tournament down in Calico, a PGA tournament.
Wow.
And so that was a really major tournament for them. And they had like 75 people. So, I mean, it's building up.
That's cool.
So that should be really good.
What we need, though, we need state recognition.
That's what we're trying to get.
You need state recognition, you know.
Hard to get.
Yeah, it's hard to get, yeah.
You know, it takes time. It's like, you know.
And like Mountain Home, Calico is one of those towns you go through going from one point of Arkansas to another point.
Exactly.
You know.
I always, when I say, how did you know that it's a destination because you don't just happen to be there in Calico. You know, you're going there
But
or coming
with that,
through
you
it.
could make it that destination.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Really
our goal, is to make it a destination.
fun.
We got the fishing. We got things to do for the kids and wives who don't want to go fishing, but a lot of wives like to fish. So I mean, you know, it's a family event now. We've made it into that, and so that's kind of what we're trying to keep it that way.
It'll be fun. Yeah. Well, I'm anxious to come down there tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be nice.
Good. Yeah. And then, okay, so the bridge dedication is tomorrow at 3:30.
It'll be right there at the bridge, weather permitting.
Wedding permit, yeah.
If it's really cold, we'll move everybody inside to the museum, not the new museum, the old museum, which is across the street.
Right.
Which will be a new location, another part of the Calico Rock Museum again, because that'll be our antique store and collectibles and all that kind of stuff, so we can add that to it.
So now, but your parade will be, let's go chronological.
Okay.
So 3:30 Friday for the bridge.
3:30 for Friday, and then, and I don't know how long that's going to last. I really don't. 5:30 to 6:30 is the Living Windows on Main Street, and then
Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday at the 14th at 5:30 to 6:30, and the parade at 6:45, and then to the firehouse where Santa will see all the kids. So
Fun.
that's enough.
Fun. And if you've not been to Calico Rock, this is going to be a fun time.
Oh, it is.
It's going to be fun.
It is
Calico
fun.
Rock's a fine town, great folks there, and of course, the bridge dedication for our good friend Mike. And it's still hard to talk about.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so.
Yeah, it is.
But, and you know, for his service that day at the high school gym, I mean,
Oh, my
goodness.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
There was more people at the funeral than's on the population sign in Calico.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
Wow.
Yeah. And they came from all over the United States. There was some from New York, California,
Oh, yeah.
Chicago. I was, yeah.
You know, the New York Yankees Major League Baseball team, they sent flowers to the Fayetteville officer, and I think they're at...
They did.
The New York Yankees covers a lot of that stuff, yeah.
It just, Sue's having a hard time with it. It keeps coming back up over and over and over again.
Well, yeah.
She's a very, very private, quiet person. So unlike her husband, who was out there on the streets talking to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, Susan's not like that.
He was everybody's buddy, let me tell you. You know, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I remember when they got the big truck. I don't know if it was the Pineville or the over at Dolph, but anyway, man, he came over to Mountain Talk Studios when we were doing radio, and we went out there and we looked at the truck. I mean, man, you know, he's done some stuff.
He has done a lot, and the competition between Calico and Pineville with the Christmas lights got to be something amazing. It really did. So I mean, you know, Mike would go out and I got mine this. Well, then Pineville go, and then Calico go out, and so it was a real big competition. So
they glow at night.
They glow at night. So I don't know what's going to happen now, because you know, Mike was the one who really kept that up.
I bet the electric companies loved him. Hey, Mike, you got a light bill here for $13,000. Final minute.
Well, we really hope that everybody comes down again. The dedication to the of the bridge will be at 3:30 on Friday again at the bridge. And if you don't know where that bridge is, on Highway 5 coming through County, you can't miss it. But
well, you can.
You'll see the crowd.
It is an orange sign.
Really?
I don't know why, but yeah, it's an orange sign. It's orange with white lettering. Wow. And I guess maybe because of the orange for the school. I don't know why, but it is an orange sign. Saturday, we have our living windows on 5:30 and 6:30. Saturday is also a good shopping day for anybody who wants to come during the day and spend time. And it's all over.
Yep. Speaking of all over, so are we. We got to run. See you tomorrow. Thanks for being here, Gloria. Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you all tomorrow.